It's Wednesday, my dudes, and that means it's time for week 11 of the Ground Zero Racing GT3 League. This week we're racing at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Before we begin, if you are from the UK or Europe, I'm sure you're aware of the heat at the minute, so do make sure you have some means of staying cool this evening and drink plenty of water, because you've got an hour and a half of action-packed racing, which will kick off shortly with a 15-minute qualifier, which is then followed by race 1, which will last approximately 30 minutes over 18 laps. There will then be a short break for you to get your favourite snacks. Don't forget to let us know what you're snacking on tonight with the snack update. After the break, the shootout qualifying session will take place for 5 minutes for drivers to set a quick lap under pressure. Then of course race 2 will begin over about 20 minutes with 12 laps. The weather is set to be nice and clear with some light cloud cover. Track temps are expected to be hot enough to fry an egg, so tyre management is hugely important tonight. And then of course the racing will be wrapped up with interviews of the top 3 drivers from both races. For this week's track guide, we will be jumping back in the 94 SideMax Mercedes AMG with Mr. Fozzy. So here we are heading into the New Holland corner, keeping to the right, then over to the left, using the curb a little bit, accelerating onto the main straight. This is quite a high downforce track. There are some big straights, however, you're going to benefit a lot more from having more downforce. So looking for the 100 braking marker, heading into Elf, braking just before it, turning in just at the end of the curb, into the right, then over to the left, using the curb a little, over to the right. We want to try and get a wide entry into the long Renault corner. Keep on the inside of it. You start going wide, you want to lift off the throttle slightly. You only want to go to the left of the track as you get to that curb, braking just before the bridge, keeping to the inside of Repsol, accelerating out under the Motul gantry, over to the right of the track, braking at the curb, into the left. You want to take a late apex to get a nice long run up out of the Seat bend. Braking into Worth, using the curb on the inside, a little bit twitchy there. Straightening the car out as we go up the hill towards camp, so tapping the brake slightly as we turn in to the back straight, accelerating along. We've got to look out for that 100 braking marker, and then we've got to turn in quite late because we want to take that hairpin there. We can use a bit more of the track, of course. I went a little bit sideways there, cutting the curb a little as we head into Bank Sabadell. Keeping to the right and accelerating out the corner, looking for the 50 braking mark into Europa Car corner. Over to the right towards the chicane, braking at the curb, aim for the big meaty sausage curbs as you go round the chicane, over to the left of the track and back into the New Holland corner. A little bit sideways there on the exit. Of course, we're now back onto the main straight and across the timing line. And that is tonight's lap guide, served sunny side up. Ryan and Jamie, over to you.